All right, all my pool peeps. We are back for a finals match here at Bobalou Billiards in Roseburg, Oregon for tour stop number 1 of the Northwest Women's Pool Association 2025 tour. So we're going to have our first place finisher of the year here shortly. Got a matchup between Andy Camping and Tammy Parlette. Tammy is sitting in the hot seat currently, but despite the fact that this was double elimination all the way to the final is an extended race to 9, just a single race. We'd been doing 6 on the front, 5 on the back previous to this. That is the one little modification there. No double dip,
No,
just a straight race. Our tournament director will be racking for the players. There will be a 30-second shot clock. Each player gets 1 extension per rack. Playing 9-ball on a 9-foot diamond table. So there's that. Otherwise, I am Tyrell Datweiler with Hill Productions, joined by
Nicole Manisi, board member and player for NWPA.
and we'll be calling this match for you.
Thanks for tuning in.
All right, I was not quite paying attention who won the lag. I think it's Andy, considering Tammy's sitting in her seat still.
Yeah, Andy.
Or no, it was Tammy. Tammy's getting her break cue out. I guess she was just politely waiting for Andy to come back.
I swear it was kind of close. Maybe, I don't know. My bad. I've already miscalled the first thing then.
Off to a stellar start here.
Stellar. Sorry, I'm just getting the stream reposted real quick and then we'll jump in. It's been a great tour stop so far. Lots of excitement. Especially the match right before this. If you were not watching, it was Hill and Andy snapped the 9 on the break, which was really exciting. I think she was shocked.
Yeah, she was very excited about it. Amy, not so much.
Yeah, it's a hard way to lose, but hey, it wasn't anything you did, right?
No. It was also wild too, because we went hill, we took a 5-minute break. I barely recognized the players were back. Ran up here, turned the player break overlay off. Barely got my headset, mic unmuted in time to see that 9-ball going in the pocket.
Right?
It's just like golden break.
Pretty crazy stuff.
Yep.
But it's part of pool. It's kind of wild sometimes.
Well, we're playing 9-ball. We all know the rules. We know that is a possibility. I do think that is Andy's second 9-ball of the tournament, though.
It is, but both were like kind of weird ones.
Well, yeah, I think both times they were the cue ball. I don't think the 9-ball moved. I think both times it was the cue ball coming back through, going to the side rail and back through the rack and kicking the 9 in. We are using the template, so it should not be going to the corner unabated.
Okay, I think I got everything posted.
Jim asking where we're at. We are at Bobaloo Billiards in Roseburg, Oregon. Oh, I already retracted it, so maybe Maybe
Maybe
found
saw it, yeah.
saw the info in the
Well, yeah, if you don't know, we are at, Bobaloo Billiards, Roseburg, Oregon. Great room, lots of big tables. I think in total there's 20-something tables in here. They've been gracious enough to host us for the second time on this tour. So they are playing on 9-foot tables, 9-ball, PCA rules.
alternate break,
Alternate break, 3 foul in effect.
jump cues. Roll out after the break.
Yep.
Basically, if you are familiar with BCA rules, the things that you would expect.
Oh. Yep, this is going to be the first of 7 stops this year. So we're
Our first of 7.
anxiously awaiting our first champion.
Our first of 7 finals days. Final days.
That sounds very ominous.
Finals day.
Don't say final days. Yes.
Well, Andy coming up,
Good job.
just
Put money back.
playing that 3rd place match.
Huh?
Tammy been sitting for
Oh,
a minute.
great. Sorry about that, guys.
I mean, if you're
Having
gonna have side conversations, you have to include me in them.
I'm sorry. We were discussing players' second chance win. We did just finish second chance finals. So Marion Poole won that. Raquel Minjara's second. Kira or third, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't know who got fourth.
Angie, I think.
Oh, okay. Angela Higgins, yes. Wondering if it was going to take a second for Tammy to get back in stroke a little bit after that 2-ball, but she's fine.
Yeah, she was sitting during that previous match.
Yeah. Yeah, as we mentioned before, the matches started at 10 today. So Andy started on the B side,
So she's been here since 10.
playing pretty much continuously.
Tammy didn't play till like 11:30 or so, but she was here practicing prior to that.
Oh, yeah.
So I think Tammy's been here pretty much just as long.
She's playing short side here?
It sure looks like it, doesn't it?
Ooh, doggy, that's a pretty good lead for that.
A little steep to hold for, I mean,
It's okay, but the 9-ball seems big to me
Well, yeah.
for shape on the 7.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
You can't hold that short for the 7. I don't think.
Well, you
But
can try to go up and back down.
I mean, I don't think you can open the ball up enough to run into the 9.
It seems possible, but very difficult. She's not going to even try.
She's just gonna try.
That's pretty smart.
Try and tee it up side to side.
Andy might put her behind the 7 though. It's a lot of that ball to leave.
Yeah, she didn't get covered, so
She'll play kind of 2 barrels
you
with the
would-
cue ball behind the 7.
you would expect Andy to return this and lock her up.
Yeah.
Yeah, not gonna get there. Tammy gonna have a good look to the lower right corner with the 6.
Yeah, I was just handed money. Hmm. Okay. We'll draw maybe a hair outside, might get her back under there. Definitely not the easiest shot on this table. Well done, well struck. And not a terrible angle. She has some angle, I think.
I think she's got plenty of angle.
Yeah, so she can just go one, possibly two rails, Z back up table for the 8. I need my what's it called? What's the thing called you draw on the screen? The
Oh, the telestrator.
telestrator. Where's my telestrator?
I'm working on it. I think there is a plugin for OBS now that makes it easier.
Okay.
So maybe this year I'll get it taken care of since
I want to draw on the screen.
Since I've been talking about getting it for like a year now.
I think Candy shot a little fast there. She might be a little keyed up from her 9-ball wing.
Yeah.
Because normally she's not so quick like that. Good stroke. A little thin, but she wants to go back down table anyway, so I think this is manageable if she can reach it. Yeah, it's just a little difficult there. Great shot. Great shot. Give her something for that shot.
She's gonna have something. She's gotta look at the side, I think.
That was a really great shot on the 8.
Oh, come on.
Just a little bit jerky on that one.
Well, it's straight back in the side for Andy here, I
Yeah.
think. She can.
She should go. She'll probably go for the big here.
Oh. And swoosh, there it is. Andy gonna open up the scoring. Oh, I think maybe they had started scoring, but never actually marked who won the lag. Because they were staring at it funny.
All right. We had a little issue with the tablet. I got it sorted there.
I suspect that's what it was. I could say that there was something on the screen, but it wasn't the scoreboard. Figured out now. Score is up to date.
Cool. All right, Andy's gonna break off here. Just gonna hope to replicate her 9-ball break.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that was a crazy ho-ho win. Yeah, I didn't notice, I guess. I'm noticing now that when she does her break, she does the cue ball back through the stack, kind of.
Yeah. Definitely going back and forth, side to side.
Yeah.
And when you do that, if it tracks a little down table, you can crash the 9.
Nice shot, Tammy. Come on, get the gap.
It was
Get the
gonna
gap.
be pretty big though.
Well, that was a good shot. She was going to the wedge there. But
Well, Pock's been kind of stingy, so I think her focus was maximized focused on making the ball. Should take that. Worked out really well. And bump the 8 out as a blocker. Oof. Try to smash that into the side. It is a tough ask on this diamond.
okay. Nice shot. Hey, thanks, Jim, for tuning in. Let us know where you're watching from.
Just needs to hold this back for the 4 ball.
Yeah,
Should have a good angle. Go down for the 5.
yeah. Don't need to alter the angle too much. Oh,
She's gonna play short side though. Interesting. She got away with it though.
yeah.
The pocket's been playing pretty stingy. She was talking.
That is true.
When she was up here, she's talking about if you try, the draw shots into the pocket or particularly being a little unreceptive.
Just watching the last couple matches, I can tell it's not playing as generous as it was.
Well, it kind of changes the way the players want to play. What you would generally be a simple plan.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, good try.
Trying to play the carom on the 4. Pretty threaten the pocket.
What's going on with that 3 ball? Does that pass?
I believe it does.
Okay.
I don't have the side angle at this tour stop like I normally would, so we can't check it that way.
Yeah, the ceilings and stuff are a little bit different here, huh?
Yeah, I'd have to get on the really tall ladder. And
We're not OSHA approved. No tall ladders on this tour. So if he's trying to go one rail. Oh, I see. Okay.
it's pretty good.
That's great. I think she got on it pretty dang good. She can kind of stun. Is she gonna float or stun? I can't really tell.
She might just draw to the rail.
I was thinking a little bit of a stun.
Okay, she just dragged it.
Yeah.
And
Which is not.
And the puppet punished her for it.
Yeah. These are diamond 9-foot tables, so any little bit of rub on the pocket, I think is holding up
and
lately.
the conditions, the way this table is playing, I mean, it's a diamond table, but yeah, the
But the
pockets
same shots were going
are on day one,
on
early
day
on.
one.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point where it's playing stingier. It's playing pretty stingy even for a diamond.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Balls that
Oh, come on, girl. All
pocket
right.
speed that you would think would still trickle in or
Mhm.
standing up.
Good effort there. Oh man, for Tammy. I suspect she's gonna play the 4-5 and then the 6. Well, I don't know if she'll play the 6.
6-9.
She probably will. I would.
I mean, she's gotten a little too much angle
Now
on the
maybe
5, I
not.
think. I think now she's got to run out.
Well, I want to see a run out. She can still go up and back down,
She could.
right? Kind of like the diamond label
Yeah.
line
She
there.
can.
We'll see what she decides to do. Oh, she went through the window. All right, Andy's probably gonna lay up here with maybe the 5 to the side rail. Well, does she have enough of the 5, or can she only skim it?
I don't think she has any of it, maybe. The 9 too much in her way?
It looks to me like she had the paint of it at
I
least.
mean, that's kind of what I thought, but she didn't.
Oh,
Just went for that kick shot right away, though.
uh, I swear she had a little bit of it.
Oh, I believe you. My instinct was
But
that
maybe she felt she couldn't do anything with it. I don't know.
yeah, maybe. Maybe she thought she was too likely to just
Mm.
push it in front of the
Mhm.
pocket.
Good shot.
All right.
We're gonna
6-9.
see early 9 for sure.
I didn't even notice that dartboard over there until these two
Someone
pinged on.
someone was playing yesterday, but oh wow, that was surprising. A little bit of finals jitters, I think, or something.
I think it's I think there's a lot of factors. I think there is, it's been a long 2 days.
Yes,
It's the
2 like
it's
16-hour
it's the
days.
finals. It's being streamed, and this table is not playing very kind.
She tried to hide it, I think.
She did. I think she's leaked it out. A thin little clipper into the side, it looks like to me.
Yeah, maybe she can come 2 rails out of the other corner and back to the center or something for the 7.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit this fairly thin so you don't risk the scratch. Maybe that's why she overcut it. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Drama. Got a good little crowd watching for the finals. Players and people from the venue. All right. Not what she was wanting there, but
I don't know. I feel like maybe she just did kind of just make the ball.
this is still cuttable. We're gonna let the cue ball a little bit loose.
$45. Rookie numbers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Andy's been banking well all weekend, so
It's,
I'm not surprised she took that
kind
on.
of one of those shots that sort of still expected to dribble in.
Yeah, they stiffed up.
Yeah.
Pocket stiffed up a lot. It's playing real thinly.
Yeah, I guarantee yesterday morning that bank would have gone in.
That'll work. I think she wanted to a little straighter on, but
Yeah.
it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. At least in the middle of the table.
Nice smooth stroke. Nice. Good
Drilled it.
shot.
All right.
Why
One
is
all.
she cute when she aims? She cues very low on the ball. Oh. Yes. The gal with the glasses right here is our merch lady. Cool. Got our sponsors here. Official tour sponsor Littman Lights. Best in the biz. They are Northwest made. Diamond Mine Northwest. If you need a diamond table, used or new, call John Scudder, Diamond Mine. Bobalou Billiards is our venue and host. We want to thank them for welcoming us for the second year. And here's a couple events they have coming up. They got a weekly and they have a benefit tournament coming up too. Ooh, firecracker break.
Fireworks there. That wing
Yeah,
ball
she
shot in.
she put all of it into that one. It was a little bit what's her name? Vivian Villarreal-esque. I wonder if she still plays.
I don't know.
Oh!
Oh.
Ooh. Well, I think she's gonna be happy that she hooked her with the 9-ball over there, but
Yeah.
it actually looks like, looking at the table, that it's sitting above the pocket a little bit.
Well, yeah.
Boy, this is danger zone here. What do you do here? Go for the kick, I guess.
Two rails, it looks like. Maybe.
Yeah,
Or is she going
maybe.
one rail? One
Going
rail.
one. Oh! Great
Ooh.
kick. We've had some real humdingers.
Yeah, there's been a couple phenomenal shots in the last.
I'm gonna go through and clip some highlight reels, I think. That's good.
Oh, roll, baby, roll.
Oh, well, she's got maybe rail first here. Or does she?
I don't think she even has that.
Oh,
does
she only has the right side of the two.
I think she's like. She's.
Well, maybe she has some of the rail. The pocket is kind of in the way, it's the problem.
Yeah. Can she throw the two into
That's
the
what I'm
9-ball?
wondering. It's so hard to tell from this angle.
Yeah.
No, she really only had the right side.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
So the move is just get it away from there.
Yeah.
That was a sweet kick on the one.
Man, that 2-ball almost dressed up really nice there for Andy. Fortunately, that 3-ball is lying. Just.
Well, she did good get the 2 away from it, so
Yeah,
at least the 2 doesn't look like it passes the 5 here.
5 looks like it definitely makes that a small pocket.
I don't know if it's available. So then, what do you like here if that's not available? Maybe put the 2 Gosh, and you only have top to use because you're on the rail.
Yeah, even if it is available, these pockets are already playing smaller than they should be.
On the screen, it almost looks like the 2 is cuttable on the side, but it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, a little harder.
Oh my goodness.
I like that she tried it, but it's a little bit harder. Cross bank there. Nice shot. Trying to get somewhere with it. Well, she doesn't have the combo.
Could carry him into it.
She could try to carom. Oh, some gossip. Okay, sounds like Vivian Villarreal has been banned at some events. I did not know that. Interesting. Money came up missing. Uh-oh. Why is that a common story in pool? Okay, well, good. Thanks for the info there. I did not know that. I just remember, I think seeing her a really long time ago at Schnucken's.
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
Yeah,
her being,
but it was a while ago.
yeah, this was.
It had to be 2016 or something.
Yeah.
Sad. I don't know. Yeah, that is sad. It's sad when people can't be honest. Ruins it for a lot of the other people. Okay. All right. I think that was smart that she didn't try to like overhit that, because you don't want the 3 to like come back down table or something like near that. I don't know. I know it's like not ideal to leave a shot, but you could scratch off the 9 too. Yeah, Andy's looking pretty decent here. So, another contributing factor to this match is there is a shot clock for the finals. So, a 30-second shot clock. Our referee Chris Rogers is over there timing it, and 1 extension per rack. So if you're seeing some quick shots, that might be a contributing factor. Mm-hmm. New patches. Mm-hmm. I'll get one. It's great to see Tammy playing, and I haven't seen her around in events.
Yeah, she says she's down here currently in the area taking care of her dad. She says she's not playing a lot of pool.
No. Well, it's great to see her playing and playing well. I'm very honest. I have to be honest, being well, good. Nice shot.
But yeah, she was saying that she was surprised how well she had done in the event, and I was like, well, no, you're
She's
not.
shooting
I
well.
was like, I know you're not. Even though you say you're not playing, and looking at the entries on paper, you're where you should be. So it's a good.
Be a little careful. Oh, she's not using top. Okay. Oh, she
Woo boy,
was.
that's kind of been.
She willed that one in.
Yeah, I was gonna say if that stood up, that's been the story of this night.
I gotta say it was they were
table.
standing up when she was doing pocket speed, so I guess she just selected to not mess with that.
Yeah.
Can I do the schedule real quick? Is your button working?
Yeah.
All right. These will be the rest of the stops for the year. This is stop 1 of 7. For the 2025 tour. We'll be going to Vancouver, Washington, Silver Star, Salem, Oregon, Phil's Bar and Grill, Boise, Idaho, The Pocket, Kennewick Players, Seattle, Washington, Onyx Billiards, and Fight for Scratch Billiards. And Hill will be with us streaming the whole way. Hoping to log another couple thousand miles. Hal says I saw her bump the table. What's that called in pinball when you do that?
Oh, I don't know. Pinball.
Okay, tell me if you guys know.
Oh,
It's like when you're
pinball. Oh,
hitting
yeah.
the sides to like make it not go down the center. Okay, I'm a pool player, not a pinball player. So there's a term, I think.
It's weird. You said pinball. You very clearly said pinball. My mind went to ping pong. I was like, I didn't know you were allowed to bump the table on ping pong.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't remember what that's called. Slapping the
Yeah,
table.
Andy's rocking that through the stack break.
Yeah.
It's turning out really good. Well, the challenge will be getting back to the 2.
Yeah. Kind of straight.
Mm.
And what little angle you
Tilt?
do
Is it
have.
called tilt? Okay.
I
The only
thought,
tilt I know is when I put myself on tilt and I start missing balls.
I thought tilt was just the reaction of the machine if you
I have
overmove
no
it.
idea.
Is it?
I'm relying on the collective knowledge here.
Yeah, maybe the whole.
Oh, watch out. Oof.
Yeah. I used to play pinball, but I don't.
I'm not good at pinball. When I play it, I put my money in and then I pull the lever and the ball shoots basically right down the middle and then I lose. Well struck to get a little window to see the 2. No shot on this, so she can.
Oh, nudging the machine.
Oh, okay. She can either thin the right side and try to send the cue ball back up table, or hit it a little fuller and maybe put the 2 on the side rail. Or maybe can she shoot this in with a little outside? I think she was trying to make it, but she didn't quite have it. Oof. Unfortunately, she's left Andy a potential 2-9 here. While it's not the easiest, you definitely don't want to leave this for your opponent.
Oh yeah, nudging is moving the machine. Tilt is when you nudge the machine too much and the machine penalizes you with a loss.
Ah. What happened?
I don't know.
I don't know. They're laughing and smiling, so it's nothing bad.
All right, 2-all. Race to 7.
Chris doesn't want to get his steps in watching every shot.
Well,
it is not all ball fouls here.
I was
So
about to say most of those matches where you see the referee on every shot is because it's all ball fouls.
right, we don't have that here. We're just doing cue ball fouls only. Yeah. Well, I can make it happen. I'll buy a new bike. What? You want that? There you go. You want that instead, or you want cloth? Buy it.
Yeah, a little bit behind the 7 here. Think she's gonna go for the jump cue. Yep, 9 ball on the move. 9 ball on the move. Man, we're gonna see another 2-9 from Andy here. Not dead. A little funny, but it is a viable option. Can't tell how much of the 2 she has, if she has enough for the carom, or if she has to play a combo, or if she just banks it away, doesn't mess with it. All right. Everything looks like it's got a pocket here. Good runnable table for Tammy. Little center ball here. Just come into the rail and back out. Oh, she went forward. Decided to go forward 2 rails for the position on the 4. Nice thing about going forward multi-rails is you can play the ball a little firmer and let the rails take the speed off. All right. Good shot. Get up here for the 6 in the side. Let's hold up a little bit or run a little bit. So she's got it in the upper left. Yeah, it's got a decision. Put it in the side. Maybe with a little bit of running outside English to pull over for the 8. You could also go all the way down and come straight back and forth, play short side of the 8, but she's going to play, just plays that natural. One reason I mentioned a little bit of running English was to get a little straighter on the 8 ball.
I might want to pick you up.
Oh, stinking pockets, man.
Oof. Go, Tammy. Greg is rooting for Tammy. Okay, we got one in the Tammy camp. Yeah, she struggled with the ball holding up like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, she had a shot in the side. She's pretty natural. I like maybe spinning the ball a little bit.
Oh.
We could have gotten a little straighter on the 8 ball.
Yeah, definitely when the pockets start to play like this is when I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm not using spin on anything.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna try to pick shots that are center ball positions, leave more angle, something. Okay, Andy. 3-2. If you are able to follow us, we have a Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. That helps get our sponsors information out there. So if you are on social media, head over there and give us a like. And if you're a lady player and you live in the Northwest, come play at one of our events. You can play up to 2 events without becoming a tour member. So check it out on our website.
And actually, even if you're not in the Northwest, if you just
That's
happen,
true.
if you, or maybe you're perchance just going to happen to be near one of the stops,
Mm-hmm.
it's open to anybody, any
Yep.
female
They're
players.
open, non-handicapped events.
So yeah, you don't have to be from the Pacific Northwest. The stops are just in the Pacific
True.
Northwest. And in general, it's a showcase of Pacific Northwest players.
Very true. I'd love to see some of the players from the other tours come through from the Tiger Tour or
That'd be cool.
Texas or whatever. That'd be cool.
Can you dig it? I could dig it.
Mm. No, that didn't break. That break didn't work out quite as nice. I know we don't have a sponsor slide for them. My bad. But we also have Jam Up as a partner for the tour. I just wanted to shout out that we're going to be having an apparel store on the Jam Up website coming soon. So you can get some NWPA gear, some jerseys.
All right, all right.
Right on. Now, Andy's rocking one of our new embroidered shirts here.
Yeah, those were a cool
Yeah,
purchase for a lot of the players. You know,
I was
personalized.
really pleased to see a lot of the players wearing their personalized shirts on finals day. Especially because oh shoot, she shot that really fast.
Yeah.
That's that shot clock. There's no audible beep for you guys, but
Yeah, if you do hear that weird beep in the background, that's actually
it's a dartboard.
It's actually one of those plastic dartboards. Plastic tip.
No shortage of fun challenges for your mental game and pool, I swear.
Yeah.
Does anybody have a favorite mantra they tell themselves when they just need to get it together? I'm looking for a new one.
What's the thing that Mike D does?
Don't miss wasn't working.
He just starts counting in his head.
Oh, is that something he does?
Yeah,
someone said
just counts
pick a
until...
favorite song and just sing the song. Like that's my favorite mantra. Are you writing me one? Oh, Jordan's gonna provide me one.
Yeah, are we gonna see the jump cue here? I think we are.
Yeah, just being like, don't miss sucker to myself isn't really working.
Just make the ball.
Oh, she's pretty close to this ball.
Well, luckily she only has to jump the edge a bit.
Oh.
Oh, she didn't quite get over it.
I think. No, she did get over it, but she didn't hit the object ball. She got over the 9 ball, but didn't hit the object ball.
Did she hit the 9 ball with her cue?
Right after, yeah.
Oh, it was her cue that hit the 9
Yeah,
ball.
after.
My bad.
Jordan says there's to put the ball in the hole. It's a good one. It reminds you to go down to the ball level of just going back to fundamentals, and it's just a ball in a hole. That's nice. That takes some pressure off. What's some? Forget about what happened, move forward. That is definitely an essential mantra.
That's some Zen stuff
Yeah,
right there.
that's definitely important. Cannot dwell. Sometimes in 9 ball, I say, there's 9 balls in 6 pockets. How hard could it be? But then I'm reminded it's hard. All right. I think another thing that's good to practice if you are going to play an event that has like a shot clock is like figure out how long 30 seconds actually is. Because it's longer than you think.
Yeah.
And so, like, I'm seeing Andy rush a couple shots here that are not hard shots for her. Because I can tell she's not sure how much time she has.
Well, and it's kind of funny. I also feel like I haven't even heard Chris give anybody like a 10-second warning yet.
No, because she's shooting so fast.
Yeah.
Tammy looks more like she's comfortable with what the 30 seconds is at this point.
I can't remember. Is the shot clock the way Chris does it? Is it one of those things where if you're down on the shot,
Yeah.
as long as you stay down,
Correct.
you won't get
Correct. You can
fouled
stay
out.
down on the ball as long as you want.
Yeah.
Just made that up. Well, it's a good one. shot.
Well, I sold almost all of the discounted shirts over there.
Yep, we had a little fire sale, making room for our new jam up stuff.
I don't think that shirt will fit me.
No, Tyrell, you cannot make the child extra small size
Well, I'm just-
NWPA
well,
merch fit you.
I'm just happy I made Amy laugh.
I think it might be a crop top on you.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be pretty funny. We had a pretty good joke earlier. One of the players we were chatting with, her husband was here, and there was some comments about the dress code, and I said I really don't mind that. If someone was in a bikini, I really wouldn't even care. And he said, "What about me?" And I said, "What a great idea for an NWPA calendar. The men of NWPA."
In bikinis.
He didn't think that was quite as appealing as the players. But I did think it might make a really funny April Fool's post for us.
It would.
I might have to sacrifice a picture of you for that.
Oh, goodness. I just assumed it'd be 12 months of RAF.
Containment shot there.
Yeah,
Not
not covered, but
yeah, not open.
I mean, the bank might be on.
It
I
is.
can't
I feel
tell.
like it would be safer to just do a ticky little
Oh, I agree.
something here. I don't know that you need to go all out on a shot.
Try and three rail it, keep the
But
ball behind the 7 ball.
Tammy's very aggressive with that, so she may use a little draw to shorten this. And uh-oh, don't do it.
Yeah, you see how if she had like,
Punched it a bit more, I think, would have shortened it.
well, not just shorten it, but I was saying she could have played the 3 rail and
Oh,
kept
yeah.
it, like really sent that
That's a good call.
6 ball above the 9 ball if she had banked it a little bit longer.
Pool in bikinis rather than bikinis in the pool. Ugh. Yeah. Wouldn't it be great if there was hot tubs and pools in pool halls? That'd be nice. Uh-oh. Watch out for the 9 ball.
Well,
Oof. Tammy's coming back to the table with a really good looking run out here. She's keeping low. I think she's got angle to just stop here.
yeah, I like going in the rail.
I think when you're reaching, maybe try to avoid the draw. But it's about your comfort level.
I think she just
She
kind of
cues low.
She cues a
Yeah,
little low when
that's what it
she
is.
cues low when she lines up,
Yeah.
which is a little deceiving sometimes. You
Yeah.
think she's doing one thing and she's
100%.
actually going to go through the ball higher on her follow through.
Well, this is not where she wants to be. She can certainly pocket this ball, but it's
Tough.
A, difficult,
Tough getting on the 8.
and B, super difficult to get the 8.
Well,
She could play a cross break.
And yeah,
Gosh, that was just a tough sit. She overhit the other ball. A little bit keyed up, maybe.
yeah.
It's okay. Andy can snap this off. That'll be another little feather in her cap. She's consistently finishing high lately.
Yeah, for some reason I thought Tammy and Andy played yesterday, but
I don't believe so.
yeah, apparently
I think they're meeting for the first time.
I'm
here.
making things up in my mind because it all starts blending together after day 2.
Right? Andy's proven herself to be a true grinder.
Well, let's look at what we're playing for here.
So 688 for first. Heck yeah.
484, so about a $200 difference here.
Yep.
$200 on the line.
200. And there's the bracket QR code. If you're watching on TV, just scan that with your phone camera. That'll show you the whole bracket. You can see how the players
got here.
Yeah, got here. And we had 42 players at this stop, which was pretty good turnout for not being, like Seattle or somewhere denser. So it's great that the players travel and put themselves out there. And this will be our southernmost stop. Gosh, she really hits them.
Yeah.
I think that would caught a little bit of the side more than she wanted, but
Yeah, no ball down. I think that's one of the few dry breaks I've seen from her.
see this. I'm just trying to remember what Andy played with.
Yes, this is the finals, Jim. This is a single race to 9. Up until the finals, it had been a race to 6 on the A side and a race to 5 on the B side. And then the format for this tour is a single extended race for the finals, no double dip.
Didn't get a bio card for either of these players.
I have a stack of the old ones. I just don't think
They're not in here?
No, they're not in my bag.
Ah, I was just wondering what Andy played with. I was looking under Q. Andy plays at a Golden Fleece in the Everett area. He's been a player on the tour for a while now. Not sure how long.
That's gonna roll out to the open. Probably just play short side on the 2. The 2 frozen in the rail. Kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
Does. It's not, it's real close. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she was trying to hold that too a little bit for the 2.
Subconsciously have a tendency to hit the ball fat when we're trying to hold it.
Yeah.
Because our smart dumb brain knows the thicker you hit the ball, the less momentum there'll be on the cue ball.
You sometimes really have to outsmart your own brain. Cool. I don't know. That's a issue I have. I overthink quite often. Good shot, but just tough to get on that too.
Yeah, so I do think it is frozen the rail. Like
Yeah,
even if Andy had played the short side, it's a
like
touchy
it's
shot.
a decent safety opportunity here. You can go across the right side with the 2 down under the 6. He's choosing something different.
Just playing the 2 to the
yeah, I like the
rail.
I like the cue ball under there a little better myself, but maybe she felt it would put the 2 too near the side pocket or something. All right, a little bit of a containment attempt, but we'll see if Tammy has an angle to put her behind the 5 there. Oh, no. Or you know what? She could skim the top side of the 2 here and put the cue back over where the 6 is as well. Yeah, something like that. I was thinking a bit thinner.
Almost got behind the 9. That would have been nice.
Yeah. I was thinking thin to keep the 2 over there, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. She had plenty of room past that 4.
Contact? Okay, made it a little difficult for Andy. She's gonna look to skim this and Z down table 1, 2 rails with a 6. She hit it a little fat, a little fat. Oh, watch out. Oof. Yeah, she just jumped up a little bit on that one. And he's surveying her options here. I think she's going to look for a safety. So 3 foul is in effect, if you aren't familiar with that. If a player fouls 3 times in a row, it is loss of rack. So Andy might be looking to secure the 3 foul. She does need to inform her opponent when they are on 2, so they can make an educated judgment about what shot they attempt. It looks like a good hit to me. That was a nice try. I think that had a lot of potential to turn out as a hook, but I think she kind of got away with it the way it landed on the 6. Kind of like skimming what is the left side of the 2 here. Maybe try to go to the end rail or play the cross bank line. Oh. Oh, this one. Oh.
I missed it.
Oh, yes, thanks. Yeah. I thought you. No. I thought it was. Oh no. Oh no. What's the rule? I'm sorry, I'm a little fuzzy on this rule. I forgot. Tyrell, maybe you remember. Um, the player has to call the ref over, right? And then, he if he's sitting here and sees the foul, he doesn't do anything or he can't do anything, right?
That may have been what he was saying to them earlier, that even though he's reffing it, he's not
Got you. They
automatically
have to
obliged.
still call him
Yeah,
over
they still
to
have
watch
to,
the hit.
yes.
Okay, got you. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought, but I was like, just checking. Oh my gosh. I think you're right. She is using a little bit of spin.
Yeah.
And the pocket's just saying, no, thank you. It's been a really good tournament so far. These players are tired, but they both definitely want to win. Oh boy. This could be some challenging position. If she shoots the 5 up table, I don't know if she's going to be able to stay on the 6. All right, she felt that too, I think. Tried to maybe play the 8.
Yeah. You go 1, 2, 3, 4 rails.
You know I'd try it.
Well, I'm thinking back cutting to the lower right. Let that cue ball ride 4 rails around. Gonna get the cover behind the 9 ball. Sure looks like it. Good shot from Tammy there. Oh. 6 ball makes this pocket awfully big. Although, I don't know that you necessarily want to play into it. Probably okay. She stick
That's the
herself on
side
the
you want to.
9.
That's the side you want to hit it on.
Well, unfortunately, she stuck herself on the 9 ball.
Yeah.
So regardless if she had hit it or not, although
Might have altered it.
yeah, it would have altered where the cue ball ended up if she hit the 5 ball different.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Okay. Good solid hit on there. In shape if we made it. Alright, similarly, Andy does have a shot up table again. But it's a little tricky to get in with 7. She might be able to stun over short side. Just do the rail over there. So see. Ooh! We overhit it. Oh, you know what? Because she was trying to go to the other side. Okay. I was thinking a softer stun to stay on the short side there so that you could kind of hit it a little cleaner. But that worked out. Oh shoot. Huh? Oh. I do that too. Does anybody else do that when you slop a ball in and then sort of like the next one? I don't know if it's like some sort of weird guilt or something. But sometimes you miss the next one. Watch
Watch
out.
outside. I think she's
okay.
all right. Yep.
All right.
Shot, Tammy.
All right. Tammy said, I'm not done. With authority. All right.
Well done.
This is going to be a battle.
Yep.
Settle in, everyone. Huh? Uh-huh. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. You can find us also on YouTube, obviously, Instagram, and Facebook. If you're a lady player, come sign up for an event. You can find the full schedule on our website, or we can show it real quick here. The upcoming stops. We have 7 in total for 2025. And we are coming to you live from Bobalou Billiards tonight with our first tour stop of the season.
Roseburg.
Roseburg. Big city nightlife in Roseburg. If you have a moment to like or subscribe to the stream, that does help us get some exposure for our sponsors. And even better if you can share the stream on any of your social media. That's great too. Okay, where did she end up here? Is she having to push, or can she see just a little edge of this? Solid hit. Airborne. Fortunately, I think she's going to leave a pretty good shot for Andy here. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought that she was on the 3. I did not see the 2 ball. Or the 1 ball. Yeah, it cooled off. All right. Sorry, guys. Just doing some other admin stuff. That's a tough shot to get on the 5 ball from that 4. Oh boy. Well, that wasn't what she intended, but it's a pretty good one. Tammy's got 1 rail, 1 to 2 rails for this shot. These ones you usually want to hit just a hair long. That way you can hit the rail and then the ball if you miscalculate. Oh, jeez. Right off the back of that. Hate that. I'm gonna run to the little commentator's
Okay,
room and be
sorry.
back.
Trying to cancel something that I inadvertently forgot to skip. Well played. Rolling right up onto that 5. I think she's pretty much taken away any kicking options here. I guess maybe she's not on the 5 as much as I thought. Trying to spin 2 rails. Uh-oh. Well, 3 fouls. Wing ball in. Look at the 1 ball. It's a good looking table right here. Just needs to make sure not to hook herself in the 2 behind the 3 or the 8 ball here. And it looks like that's what she's done. So I think that's the 8 ball. Maybe it's the 4 ball. Got the rub off the 2 rails there. Good return. Great return from Tammy. Almost got there. Tammy should have this 2 in the side. Seven and 8 gonna be the nuisance here. Is that gonna go? Oh, what a good effort from Andy there. Maybe about inch, half an inch wide.
Done with those. Last about a weekend.
I'm impressed that these land joggers made it to this late. I thought they were going to be cashed yesterday.
Oh, they usually last a weekend.
Well, it helps that I forgot about them today, or they would have been demolished 4 hours ago.
My
Nice. Like 7, 8.
I like that she pumps the balls in. I like
Yeah.
that. I don't think I'm biased or anything. Oh, some 9-ball movement.
Huzzah.
She's making it interesting. I think she saw the tied up situation over here and thought maybe.
It's a little bit of a shame that 6 balls this end of the table, because I do think you can play the 7, 8 on the short side there, the combo.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as bad as it looks.
Oh, you don't think so? It looks off angle to me. It looks not good to me.
Yeah, but the balls are so close that with that off angle, it's easy to interpret. Like, you can almost, imagine the 7-ball
Might
being
be
a
able
cue
to
ball.
do like a carom situation off the 7 to the 9. I don't really know. It's hard to say. Oh, baby. Oh, good try. But the scary thing here is sometimes you go off the back of the 9 and scratch if you try things. I don't know. We'll see. This is a touchy shot.
She's playing with top. I think she's trying.
Yeah, she's trying to make the 9, but that was really touchy. Did you get yourself a pint glass? No, come. That's what I did. Yeah. Sorry about that. Did we sell all our items?
I think that there was one shirt left. That was the one
Good.
we were joking about. Me wearing it as a crop top. All right, do it again, Andy.
The nice thing about this shot is you don't have to play a lot of position. Just make sure you don't scratch in the side. So you want a high ball, probably.
Yeah, this is what you call just a
Just
rolling just to make the ball.
And she hits these really good.
Rolling, just make the ball because you're pretty much guaranteed that, the 9-ball here.
She hit that really well.
Well, Andy's starting to grow a bit of a lead here. She doesn't do something silly here trying to reach for that shot.
I saw her pull out that opposite hand.
I thought about it.
It's tempting, isn't it?
Yeah.
You feel sometimes, I don't know if self-conscious is the word, but sometimes you're like, first I could just do it left-handed really quick instead of make a whole production of getting the bridge out.
Yeah.
But it's the right thing to do. You wouldn't see Allison Fisher not do that.
No.
All right. Andy's He's making a case for tour stop champ here.
It's not over yet, though.
Definitely not. Oh, I don't know where it comes from, but it's part of 9-ball rules usually. So basically it's
Well,
I think it's so you just don't keep saving them forever.
I mean, straight pull had 3-foul rule in it
Yeah,
as
I
well,
think so.
which is a point penalty as opposed to a loss
Got
of.
you. Um, to be honest, the times it comes up the most is when there's a little bit of a miss hit on the break, and it leaves like a a rack that like is barely broken apart. And rather than like play a 2-hour long game with that rack, most people try to do the 3 foul. So they try to play safeties to force their opponent to foul 3 times in a row, which would result in loss of game.
Yeah, and the thing to keep in mind is it is 3 consecutive fouls. If you get
Yeah, sorry.
if you are on 2 fouls and you make a ball without fouling, then
resets.
your count resets to 0.
Yeah.
And the other thing to highlight is when you are on 2 fouls, your opponent has to warn you before you commit the third. And if they don't, it's like it never happened and you remain on 2 fouls.
You remain on 2? It's not a race, you remain on 2?
Well, if you were to foul a
Oh,
third
right.
time,
Yeah.
if you
You're
fouled a
right.
third time and they didn't tell you, your
Correct.
count stays at 2.
Okay. And that's just so you inform them so that they don't like try a crazy kick when they could have just like thinned it or done something else.
Yeah.
It's to give them
It's a requirement to make sure
a heads up that they're
everybody's
about to
aware.
lose the
Yeah.
game if they
Yeah.
foul. So don't do anything that and you know that means any foul, so scratching or
No.
anything.
Yeah, it's just part of
I've
the
definitely
game.
been 3-fouled a couple of times.
Yeah.
You don't see it come up that much.
No, I think that's the second one we've had on the stream this weekend.
Mm.
And it may have been Andy both times that.
I wouldn't be surprised. She plays a lot of safes. And another thing too is when you're playing a game like this that's you know, easy to sell out on if
Yeah.
you miss an aggressive shot and then you have something tied up. So like that last rack, those were a little bit tied up. That you might choose to go for that 3 foul simply because you don't have a viable way to break that out without completely selling out. So there's some strategies to it, but you really just don't see it that often. And extremely rare in pro situations because they're so good jumping and kicking.
Yeah, they got their cue ball on a string
Mm.
for the most part.
You put it back on there. Yeah, it's not surprising. That's the first time that you would have seen it. Yeah, it's just not that common, but it is also applicable in 10-ball as well. But not 8-ball. She got here. Are you like kind of skimming that one go up table or I don't know if that's available. It might bump out.
No, I'm firing the combo in,
You're firing the combo.
but I'm not very
Oh,
bright.
she liked my shot better. I
Yeah.
win. Where's the count? Are we not keeping count of the calls?
Oh, I wasn't saying that wasn't the shot she was gonna shoot. I'm just saying the dumb thing I would have done.
Yeah, of course. No problem, Cal. We're happy to answer any questions
To the best of our ability.
to the best of our ability.
If we don't know, we'll just
I'm
make it
doing
up.
my part.
We'll just make it up if we don't know.
Well, I know about it because I've been 3-fouled. Oh, shoot. I think she was trying to hit the rail.
Try and spin back
Yeah,
into it, yeah.
but she deflected into it a little bit.
Yeah.
I wonder what she plays with. She's got carbon fiber. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm curious. I don't
Should have
think.
deflected away from it if she was putting
Oh,
right
okay.
English on it.
I didn't
I
see
think I think
exactly.
just her aim was just a little,
Oh, okay.
just not quite thin enough past the
So
ball.
this might be a three foul situation. She might be trying to do that. Stick it. Yep. Okay.
Well, that's one way to get in your opponent's head if you manage to three foul them 2 racks in a row.
It's a messy rack, so
Yeah.
I totally
Oh, I absolutely understand it.
understand why she's doing this. Sometimes you have to play safeties where it's like a productive safety where you kind of like pick off the balls while hooking them
Yeah, there's
too.
not, you can't just get out in this rack, so
Ugh. Okay, so that's her second
she's on
foul.
2.
So when Andy leaves the table,
Well,
or she can do it anytime at the
yeah,
table,
so she just told her.
you're on two.
You could see her motion with her fingers, the
Mhm.
2, you know.
And they have to acknowledge it.
No.
But unfortunately, she doesn't have an easy one
No, see,
here.
this is the tricky situation.
But I think you could,
Well, what's even trickier is where the 2 ball is, so you can't just shoot the 1 and
right?
then try and use the 2 ball.
I would ask for my extension here, so I have a little more time.
I think she took it because I
Mhm.
heard Chris say something.
Yeah, I would try to get
Try and get
under the
under the 8
8.
ball. Ooh,
This is a tall order, but oh, well, she's gonna get some cover, I think. Oh, maybe not. Shoot. But she did inform her that she was on 2 fouls. So say Tammy still hit this ball and scratched, she would lose. I don't really see that happening, but
funny things happen sometimes.
you really never know.
No,
So she escaped the 3 foul.
I think she maybe's got the gap to hit the 2 here.
Yeah. So if she fouls here, it's reset. So she will not.
Yeah, so it's already reset to 0.
Yeah, that's about what she had.
Yeah.
That's okay. Sometimes you just have to take what the table gives you and not try to pull off some like Shane Van Boning
Yeah.
something.
I'm probably just trying to rub the 2 behind the 7.
Mm.
I think.
Wait, can you?
Well, the 4 ball's a little in the way of that, maybe.
I think it is.
Yeah, now that I look across the table at it.
I think she's gonna send it. Yeah. Thought she was gonna be able to send the 2 more up table or something, but Tammy's got the whole ball, but it's a tough shot with no look on the 3 after. So I would play safe again here. This is just gonna be one of those racks. Neither player wants to leave it open for the other one. Okay, there's the reason I did ask the question. Oh yeah, I mean that's part of it. Wearing your opponent down, it can definitely be part of that. If you're making them kick over and over, that's just tough on your mental game.
Yeah,
Even if you're hitting it.
yeah, when you don't see a straight in shot for
Oh,
inning after inning.
good try.
Well, good thing she didn't open up the 3-8.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, Tammy's got to decide if she's going to be aggressive here. She can shoot, yeah, down table that way and roll into those to potentially bust them out. I think that's what she's going to try. I don't. Oh, she's got angle. She's playing safe. Hmm. Ooh, don't go in.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Yikes.
that was a really dangerous shot, but I think it's going to pan out. I think she focused purely on cue ball there.
Yeah, I thought she would shoot the 2 into the rail a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And instead she cut it pure towards the
Yeah, I
pocket.
think she was just like, let me make sure I'm behind the 7 with the cue ball. Oh
No,
boy,
that is
not what you want.
no. Because now balls have pockets.
Yep.
Play
Get
from
a little bit of a chess match sometimes with that kind of stuff. Who's gonna blink first? Let's see. Well, she was trying to get to the middle of the table more there, but four ball made it kind of tough to get
Yeah.
out of that spot.
Bank it or play safe.
I
She
mean,
might go all in on the bank. No, behind the four ball.
yeah.
Good
Distance
try.
is always good.
Yeah, absolutely.
9-foot tables, baby.
Although it's a little tricky with Andy, but she seems to just swat in these some of these long shots.
I'd say she plays a fair amount on 9 foots. She plays out of the Fleece in Everett, Washington.
Yeah, had a
They've
couple.
got quite a few there. Mhm. Maybe she did. I mean, that's an advanced shot if she did know that. um, I mean, I'm sure she was conscious of it, but that is always hard when you're like playing this lockdown safety and you play the cue ball great, you're stuck on the back of a ball perfect, and then the ball goes in.
Yeah.
It's like just heartbreaking.
Inside.
Hey, here we go. Here we go.
Don't do it,
Ooh,
8 ball. Oof.
that
It
ball
tri-
kind of
8 ball tried to get into the
it
action.
it touched the spot or something and it like or a divot where the rack was or something. All right, come on, Tammy, put this down. Yeah, Annie's trying her darndest. I love that she likes to come out of there a couple like two rail position like
Right.
that. Yeah, that's nice to see. Multi-rail position. Gonna pinch it a little bit to stay, or is she gonna hit the 9? Pinch. Pinch.
All right. So we're approaching the 12-hour mark.
Uh-oh. Do we have to do something for the stream?
Oh, I've got individual matches, so
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, she caught. Oh gosh, I thought she caught a little skid on that. Oof. Feels like she let up a little bit on that one. Still, viable shot, but a little tougher now. Don't hang it. Don't hang it. And rail.
that's I
And
think it's gonna
rail.
get there.
Oof. It definitely slowed. This table definitely slowed. Shoot. Tammy was really trying to get out there.
All right, 7-3.
It's so hard sometimes to go back and sit in your chair after
Yeah.
things. It's like so mentally tough. Go, Tammy, go. Make it a match. Come on now.
Hmm.
Feel like she's gonna crack these. Take the frustrations out on the table.
Yeah. Balls know how you feel about
Mm,
what's happening.
mm-hmm. Although that's usually when I scratch on the break.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna hit this so good. I'm just oh. Mm. Hmm.
Hmm?
Yeah, that's the next one. Oh yeah. I don't know who that is, but I know that. CSA. I just want to make sure like what was together was the fight show. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think that was his name. Oh, right in the field. I saw him being rack.
Oh, almost in the drink.
No, I don't remember. Sorry.
Nice kick. Is it going? Look at the. Oh, it's almost a great shot.
Right. Tammy, you can do some damage. Some damage.
Some damage. Wow.
It's getting late. I
It
have to
is.
entertain myself somehow, you guys. Sorry. Put a quarter in the bad pun jar.
Yeah.
She did that well. She struggled with balls hanging in pockets. You know, it is a diamond, so they're not buckets.
Oh, yeah. That makes more sense. A ref with a tie.
Oh, yes, we do have a ref with a tie. He has a tie clip though, so it doesn't interfere with the when he's leaning down.
Smart. I wouldn't
Mhm.
have thought of that until the
Yeah.
first time I leaned over and my tie, like,
Right. I'm sure that's exactly what happened. Yeah, our ref is our tournament director, Chris Rogers. He does great work for us here on the tour. He's been a ref in the past with WPBA. He runs a BCA, knowledgeable.
he knows a thing or
He
two.
knows a thing or two, including, I guess, how to wear a tie. How to tie one, I guess. Lost art.
True.
We roll into this and bump it down table a little bit, like so.
Good speed.
Very nice speed.
I want people to just crank into that ball for some reason when they don't
Me.
need to. Smash.
Me smash. Boy. I would have used inside on that shot,
But stayed
but
on
not
the,
everybody
sta-
likes it.
sta-
Yeah,
Stayed to the
I would
right.
have stayed on the other side. But you have to be comfortable stroking the ball with inside. But since I always seem to be on the wrong side of the ball, maybe that's why I am.
I feel like
Oof.
Andy's starting to heat up here.
She's shooting well. I noticed her like pacing on most of the shots are like very the same, like consistent.
Right. Yeah, she
She's
has
found
been.
a groove.
Does require the bridge on this shot, though.
hmm And she's going away from the ball that she wants to be on, so that's going to require a
Yeah.
little bit of stroke unless she bumps it again.
Yeah.
But I don't like that because I feel like you bump it up
I
table.
like going to the rail and back.
Yes, me too. Ooh, she's gonna get away with it. Okay. That was a good shot with the bridge. That's a little tougher than it looks. Okay. Now what do you like here? You gonna take a big cut on it? Or are you gonna try to come up and back down?
I'm Ving
You're kind of
down.
doing this thing?
No, I'm doing, well,
What she's doing?
with
Kind
more
of a little more.
more speed, though.
This is totally acceptable though.
But
This is really
short
not
side will
bad.
work out.
And you know, she's been hitting the ball decently smooth most of the time, so I think this is a good option. Oh, shoot. She's waving her arms around.
Well,
She did a lot of good work on that run.
it's so much work.
See, that one I felt was a little faster when she was on the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, like her pacing was really good. And then that one, she kind of got down and was like, okay. So,
Yeah.
see if Tammy can just put this down for.
Gonna get a little disappointment after all that good work
I
to
know,
get to 9.
that's so hard. All right. Okay. She's still in it. Go ahead and hit that score, girl. Okay. Yeah, I've done that so many times. I've cleared out the problems, the tricky shots, and then I don't know what it is. It's like almost like a sense of relief that I've gotten to the easy ball, and
Right.
maybe I just don't put in the focus. I don't know what it is. It's an interesting mental phenomenon. Yeah, it's such a battle at the end of the night.
Yeah. Asking me if they get a break.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. One of the other tour players overheard me saying that about doing all the hard work on the rack, and she was saying, well, sometimes it's because there's no shape to play, so you're kind of like, lax in planning and
Yeah.
execution. Oh, dang it. So yeah, so that's why sometimes people say play shape on your last ball, but I forget that sometimes because I'm like, just make it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like you need to think both like in different times.
I mean, she was also in a situation where she didn't really need to worry about the shape too much. But yeah,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
just
It's like,
feel, yeah, she's still just kind of,
yeah, but still
like you
like the
said, a little,
imaginary shape, maybe.
yeah. But it's like you said, that was like the quickest shot we saw her take in
Yes. Yeah, because
that whole pattern.
I was admiring how consistent she was with her pre-shot, kind of planning, and then execution. And then I didn't really see that same thing on that nine ball. Yeah, wait, oh, she has ball hand? Oh, okay, my bad. Oh, what happened?
I didn't see what happened. Tammy, did she set her cue on the cue? Oh, I think her cue touched the cue ball.
Oh, cue ball fouls. You know what I've done a couple times is like I haven't done it in a long time, but sometimes when I was nervous, I would be like cueing and pulling back, and then like tap the cue ball as I was like getting
Oh,
ready
yeah,
to shoot.
I've definitely done that.
Oh, I haven't done it in a long time, which now I probably will because I brought it up. But um, that one I always hate when I felt like that.
Right. Well, opportunity for some redemption here for Andy.
Yeah, but that missed ball. Yeah, it's like most of the time the way she's hitting the ball is same she looked this morning,
Yeah, yeah, gonna have
which is good.
should be able to play the gap between the 8 and the 9 to come
Yeah,
over for
I
the
like that.
7.
I like that. Make sure you go a little above the side pocket so you're not messing with it.
Little soft on
Oh,
the speed though.
maybe she was thinking about that side pocket.
Yeah,
Does she have a little piece she can skim?
maybe on the underside, the top side of the.
Yeah, I like the thin shot with a little bit of outside here so you can like come 1, 2, kind of 3 rails back over to the other side. Ooh.
Oh, good hit.
Hey. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. We were discussing our post tour stop plan for eating a meal, a hot meal. Um, if you guys have enjoyed the stream and commentary and all that, and you would like to buy Tyrell with Hill Hill Productions a beer or a coffee or something, contribute to that. There's a handle down at the bottom. If you have Venmo, you can send him $1 or $2. Not required, absolutely not required, but just a little virtual tip jar if anybody would like to. We want to thank him for traveling to all 7 stops with us and providing quality streaming. All right. Andy's fine back a little bit.
Yeah, we're good. All right. Speaking of player
Okay,
break,
they
there
need
it
a
is.
player break. It's a long race to 9, so we're gonna do a quick one. 5-minute break.
Yep, that's what it sounds like.
5-minute break.
So we're gonna
Don't go anywhere.
mute up for a minute, and we will be back to finish this match out.
Right. You should have Zach.
Leela, do you always have this nice stream for the tour? Yes. They picked me up as a streaming partner last year. Well, I kind of fleshed it out the 2023 tour, and then they brought me back for 2024, and they're having me back again this year. So, yes, you go subscribe to the channel. You can look forward to this quality at all 7 stops this year. So, Leela, thanks for tuning in. We are going to step away for a second while the players take a break. We'll be back in a minute. All right, players are back.
Something, right.
We are, woo, that 9-ball threatened that upper right pocket there.
Yep.
So we are here to finish out this finals.
That's
Kind
fine.
of surprised.
Right.
Tammy was breaking so well for
I know, but I got really
been on the stream most of this tournament, and she's had a few dry breaks now. I don't know if she's made an adjustment or what.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, just using that sort of ball in that way. I don't know this person. I'm just like, oh, he's
Ooh,
Woo-wee!
wild start to
I came back right.
well, Tammy rubbed dry, but she almost made the 9-ball.
Oh, is that why it was over there?
Yeah, that's why it was over there. And so pretty good swing at it from Andy there.
Forgot to ask where Leela was watching from. I'm always curious, where people are tuning in from.
Oh,
Ooh.
right around it, both
It looked
sides.
good going
Yeah.
into
I thought she was at least gonna clip it.
Me too.
I'm actually kind of surprised she could miss it on that one side and then go through the gap between it and the rail without hitting it.
Yeah. That's always it's shocking sometimes when you scratch or something and you go over and like look at the gap and you're like, I couldn't shoot a ball cleanly through there like ever.
Yeah.
But the cue ball finds a way.
Yep.
The scratch finds a way.
Jurassic Park reference.
Yeah.
The scratch always finds a way. Scratch always, yeah.
Oh, get out there.
You nerd.
Okay, well, I see what she was doing,
Yeah.
but yeah. You think Annie's taking this on? No. No 3-9, that'd be silly. But it would be exciting.
I mean,
It's not the worst one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I've seen Stan shoot this kind of stuff all the time.
well,
But that's Stan.
Stan's a bar box champion.
Oh, she's gonna do
Well,
it.
See?
Well, we know that the 3 is gonna hit the 9 and go over towards those other balls, so maybe she feels she can safely try this
Yeah, without selling it out.
without too bad selling it out.
I mean, you still don't want it to hang
I
up in
don't
the
like
pocket,
it.
but
Oh gosh. But you didn't really sell it?
gosh, that was so close. Doing a little bounce handshake.
She's looking like Kira over there.
I mean, I get it. You got a little bit of a lead. That ball would put you on the hill.
Like I was saying, it's like sometimes when you're right there, that's like the hardest rack
yeah.
to get.
Well, especially going up on the hill, because then you're putting real pressure on Tammy, who's trying to get back into this game and has done well to close the score line.
Mm-hmm. Probably looking to go behind these balls here. 2 rails if she can. That looks pretty dang good. Big ball. They call that big ball. Much more likely to get safe on those shots going 2 rails behind him versus trying to float perfectly 1 rail.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Once someone showed me that, I was like, oh, that makes so much more sense. Because I would just sell out all the time trying to play perfect speed on those.
Yeah. Oh, damn it, Rita. Quit sending me money.
Rita Chu, if you are out there watching, we miss you. Shout out to Rita Chu, one of our fun tour players.
Well, I'm buying everybody beers.
Thanks, Rita. We miss you. We are missing quite a few of our Canucks and Washington people this time around, but that's okay. We made some new friends.
Yeah, I'm missing my bestie, Kathy Mack.
I know. That was a great hit by Tammy, by the way. I was talking about something else in the moment, but pew pew pew, air horn. Boop, 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 boop. Someday, someday we'll get an air horn, but for now, it's homegrown.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
shoot. Again,
mean-
I see what she's trying to do.
I mean, I have a mixing board with it. I just, I'm scared of how much you'd use it if I brought it.
Just have a soundboard loaded up with phrases from that Raw says.
Oh my goodness. Like, thanks for sitting in with me, Rob.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna text him now. That's hilarious.
Just take Raw with me everywhere I go. People would be so confused. It's like, how is he like, wherever he is for the juniors event and up there in
Yeah,
Oregon or Washington at the same time? That would be hilarious.
that actually would be pretty funny. Oh, is that? Yeah. Hooray, I did it. Their printer was running out of ink before, so.
Oh, she almost crashed the 9. That would have been wild.
Oh, because Chris was sitting here the whole time and they kept coming up. Look at me, technology.
Great.
I printed a QR code for the bracket. Look at me go.
Oh, Rita's in the chat now. Well, thank you,
Rita!
Rita. We miss you and we appreciate you.
Oh, we miss you so much. It feels like I haven't seen some people in so
Yeah.
long because it's been the off season.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna get good on
Ooh.
this, I think.
But,
Oh, I thought it was
man,
gonna
I
go by her.
also very much appreciate your support, Rita.
Thank you so much. It makes a difference.
You are too kind.
There's a lot of miles and expenses logged over the season, so we appreciate you. Jordan, one of our tour players, is sitting next to me and just showed me her phone, and it's reminding her that it's her bedtime.
Oh yeah, she's got that thing.
And she's watching pool. That's hilarious.
Oh, and a shout out to Sarah Moore, who had a
Oh,
great
awesome.
run in this tournament.
Yeah.
She
I'll just give you a little something.
she's
That's nice.
chipping in for our commentating fuel.
Excellent.
Appreciate you, Sarah. Look forward to seeing you playing at more stops.
Nice cut. Really nice. Use a little inside to
Avoid
avoid the
that scratch,
scratch.
you know.
Yeah, that was good. Tammy's struggled on some shots, but she definitely is very knowledgeable.
Oh, she's got the
Yeah.
chops. It's just a couple of these racks just haven't quite gone her way.
Yeah.
And I think that's the difference.
Yeah.
And this match very much has the potential to go
Hill.
dis-
What'd you say?
the distance. Yeah, our favorite. We love having Hill matches on the Hill stream.
Pew pew pew. Hill. Explosions.
Wish I had like one of those handheld Tascam audio recorders so I could get one of those turkeys tomorrow before we leave.
Oh
with
yeah,
with
if
its
if
gobble gobble.
anybody's ever in Roseburg, heads up, there's turkeys everywhere. I was walking to the venue yesterday before my match, and well,
This
actually,
might work
first we
out.
heard them in the yard, and then the next day I saw them when I was walking to my match. It's like a herd, a gaggle.
I don't know. Is that
What is the term for a group of turkeys? If
see
you
if I-
know, please tell me.
trivia?
A gobble of turkeys? That'd be hilarious if it is that. That'd be funny. Anyway, there's a bunch of turkeys. Okay, containment.
A rafter.
Excuse me.
A group of turkeys is most commonly called a rafter.
Well,
A rafter of turkeys.
see the things you could learn if you tune into this stream.
Uh,
Oh, the things you could
it
learn.
can also be called a flock, especially for wild turkeys.
Oh.
Other less
flock.
common terms include gaggle,
Gaggle.
gang, or posse. The ones I saw yesterday definitely seemed like a posse.
I
I
agree.
didn't want to mess with them.
One of them was eyeballing me. All right. Ooh. Fancy pantsy. Good technique. She's trying to make sure she does not foul.
One of the few times.
Oh, a shot.
What
Woo!
a shot. One of the few times would have been nice to have that side angled camera set up.
Oh, that was I don't know if you could tell on the stream, but she was completely on top of the table, toe touching the floor still, but what a fantastic shot. Yeah, he says gaggle too.
Ooh.
Oh, she was trying to go below that, I think. Or maybe she wanted to stay above it. I don't know. She seems pretty comfortable with long shots, so. Oh, dear me. A little bit inside. Yeah, inside.
Woo!
Well, because that angle does like to track back up to this pocket where the hill pocket over here.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do that too. It's like it feels silly to use a bunch of inside on a shot like that, but you just know you're not gonna scratch that way. Great shot. Okay, maybe. Hey, maybe she's found her second win.
Well, I'm rooting for it. Let's go.
I know. We're here. We might as well be here till the end.
Yep.
We're a good fight.
Well, I will say one thing about the one camera setup. It's a lot easier and quicker to tear down.
That's true. That's true. This take us a lot longer.
Yeah, a little bit less of a mess.
What time is it?
10:30.
It's a late one. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us on a Sunday night. I know it's late, but
Yeah, I'm impressed how many people are hanging out this late on
Yeah.
streams. Got about
You know,
50 viewers right now.
it keeps us awake if you guys are here in the chat talking with us, and not that the play is boring, it's just late and we've been here for a long time.
Well, we got our new buddy Cal in Florida. What is it? 1:30
What
there?
yeah, what time must it be there?
It's gotta be 3 hours.
Ooh,
1:30 in the
doggy.
morning. And he's been tuned in most of the day too, so he's been pulling a.
It's impressive to see the players keep their intensity and composure.
Yes. Yeah, this is definitely a grind.
This is honestly insane. So
Yep.
Andy maybe had a little bit of a break after the first match she played, but has literally been playing non-stop since 10. Maybe since like noon because she had a little
Right.
yeah.
You've been reprimanded. No yawning allowed. It's 1:30 a.m. in Florida.
Okay.
There's a mute button over here. Just give me the sign.
Yawning is only allowed for East Coasters. Noted. 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 You mentioned,
I know. I feel like talking about
you
it. Just
mentioned it and it made me have to.
made it happen.
It really did. Even Kristen's trying to wake himself up over there.
Yeah, everybody's had a long day. I mean, you
Mhm.
played in 2 tournaments. Now work in the commentating booth. Trooper.
Well, I feel like it's that kind of thing. It's like if you sit down and stop doing, like you just
Well, especially when you know you're gonna be here for a bit, then you're just like asking to.
I know. I feel like I've been getting just a little bit of something.
Oh, they turned the lights off down
Yeah.
below. That's wild. getting very intimate in here.
Mm. Yeah, the back half of the room have the lights off because we're pretty much us and the spectators are the only people here right now. I don't think they're normally open this late.
I
So,
know that they're open till 11 on the weekend.
right.
Yeah, I doubt. Yeah, I would be surprised if they're open this late on a Sunday.
Oh. And to be fair, it doesn't usually go quite this late, but we had a couple slower matches, I think, that bogged it down, but we're cooking now. The shot clock helps.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, they okay. So they usually close at 10 except for Friday and Saturday when they're open till 11. So shout out to Cheryl and Bob and crew for hanging out. And to the Urban Blends crew for hanging out over there.
Yeah, it was really awesome to have the venue arrange for some other fun things. Oh, yes, shot clock only for the final, Leela. So it's a race to 6 on the front, 5 on the back, and then the finals is one long race to 9. So there's no double dip. And then there's also shot clock and the referee racks. So
Yeah.
it's kind of makes it a little more, intense and speeds it up a little bit.
Yeah, we've only got the
Oh,
one
shoot.
tournament director / referee, so
Yeah.
we can't really afford to shot clock every
Yeah.
match.
Uh, no, there's been more than one, but I've been trying to mute the yawns. Yeah, again, it's not the match. It's just this is 2 kind of like 14-hour days in a row.
I don't know how
Plus
much
travel
I
on
don't know how
Friday.
much I like this. I feel like this is an
This is
easily run.
unnecessary to me.
It's dangerous because you can bobble it.
Like that. And she
But
got away with it.
yeah, she left the cue ball on the
But
right
again,
side.
now if
But
you get in trouble with anything,
but now she's left Tammy run out rack.
and the thing is, if you get funny shape on any of these balls, you probably have an option to just
No,
do a 9 ball, like figure out how to make the 9 ball, you know?
it's hard. I understand the impatience and being like
Draw back into it, draw back into it, draw back into
maybe.
it. Come on, girl, do it. It'll be fun. Ooh.
Well, she did mention these pockets with draw shots are a little touchy, so
Yeah. I just wanted to see some drama.
it would have been cool.
I totally agree with you on that. I would have chosen them out there.
I mean, I get it, Oh, shoot. That was,
She
Yeah.
kind of smiled and nodded like, "Yep, I didn't shoot that like that."
I'm not even. She's trying to go rail first on that ball, maybe,
I don't know.
and just like got in between.
I'm looking at it again.
I think she. I mean, she was so far towards the rail. Like
I really don't know. Sometimes you just do that. I don't know. It just happens.
I mean, looking at where the 7 ball is, I feel like she was trying to go rail first. It makes sense for the follow up position. She just
Maybe that could have been it.
maybe need to take a little more time
Yeah.
picking her spot on the rail.
Sometimes it's like there's shots. It's like I just don't know why that happened. I just need to move on. You know, like if I miss a chunk of ball, like a diamond off, it's like I
Yeah.
can't learn anything by analyzing that
Yeah.
shot. I just messed it up. You know, it's like oh. The players are fighting hard. No.
The drama.
The drama.
What is going on?
It might be late.
I think there's some fatigues, maybe some low
I
blood.
didn't hear what Andy said, but she
I didn't
said
either.
something to us. What
Like
did she
there's-
say? Oh, she said, "Gosh darn it."
No cheese and rice.
Cheese and rice. Family friendly stream here.
Yeah, I feel like there's some fatigue, maybe some low blood sugar. A table that's been a little frustrating.
Yeah. It's a grind, you know, but think how easy shorter matches and smaller tables will feel
Yeah.
after this. Oh, welcome Matt Camping. How are ya? I'm cheering your lady on, I assume. Well, regardless of how this ends, this has been a good turn
Yep.
for both these players.
Well, I mean, it's going down the wire. There's been laughter. There's been tears.
There's been yawns.
There's been yawns. Not because
Live, laugh, yawn.
not because the match is boring, but because it's almost 11 p.m. and we've
Yeah.
been here for over 12 hours.
At some point, Emil is calling our name. All right.
All right, we got ourselves a race to 2.
Doggy. Woo! A little noise. Pew pew pew. Chris Rogers, our referee, lifting his hand, saying, "Let's hear some noise for the players."
Yeah.
Tammy's sporting a smile now, so
Tricking us into screaming into the mics.
heck yeah.
Just want to make sure you're all still
Yeah.
awake out there.
Wake you guys up, man. Wake myself up.
Quick reminder what the players are playing for right here.
Money.
Money.
They're playing for money.
First 688, second 484, so difference about $200 on the line here. And first one of these players to win 2 racks is gonna walk with that extra 200 in cash. Well, technically it's a check, but
That's true.
man, she was just smashing balls in on the break earlier. Wing ball's going a little low.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did she hit a little top on that? Why is the cue ball down there? I looked away.
I didn't catch that part. It's just more of when my brain manages to focus for a second.
Well, push
Her
shot
last,
from Andy.
her last few breaks have been dry, which has been pretty uncharacteristic for her.
Yeah,
throughout
it
this
really
tournament.
has. Okay. Another nail in the coffin.
I get that reference.
It's actually always shocking to me when people later are like, "You guys, we liked your commentary," because I feel like we're just kind of chatting up here all the time, but
I'm a little shocked sometimes, actually.
we thank you
It's like
guys for hanging out
I mean,
with us.
I'm not trying to do a bad job, but like sometimes,
Yeah,
it's
it's hard by
self-conscious.
yourself
Yeah.
too if you're up here by yourself.
It's
know?
also one of those things in the moment, it's hard to tell. And I've definitely gone back and actually watched and listened to my own commentary after the fact, been like, oh wow, I don't sound like a complete ding dong.
No, usually.
I mean,
usually it's pretty good.
I do at moments because I'm just,
You
need
can
to have-
only say things so many
well,
times.
and little entertainment factor doesn't hurt,
By the color commentary.
I mean,
I bring the board member and player
Yeah.
perspective, for sure.
yeah, it varies for the event. I mean, definitely when I do the APA event, the commentary is a little more colorful.
Right. Well, you have a lot of varied skill level there.
Oh yeah, so
It's really hard to call
it's a
the shot
Yeah.
when you're not sure if that's in their wheelhouse.
well,
or
which is always why I bring
a front.
when I bring
Phone a
some
friend.
yes, I bring somebody. So
Nice shot.
Leela asking if this is winter break or alternating break. It is alternating break. So Tammy broke this one. Andy will break the next one, which means if we go hill hill, it will be Tammy's break.
Yeah. Come on now. I thought for a second I might hook on there. It looks like she means business right now. I think the last time I played Tammy was here at last year.
Was she at the stop last year?
We had a really good match. I think I barely got away with a hill win, but it was a really good match. She's a really strong shooter. I appreciated her aggressiveness on the runouts.
Well,
Well, not quite the results.
yeah, a little unfortunate to post up right in front of the side pocket, but 6 is a little funny.
I was worried she might scratch off that other ball over there, so I'm glad that didn't happen. But yeah, the 6 is super weird.
I wonder if she can
There's options.
draw across the face of the 7 ball.
I think yes. I think you can also pot it.
Although,
Oh boy.
okay.
And play a safety. Oof, that's not where she wanted to be.
Yeah,
But
going into that 7 ball, the outcome was going to be pretty unpredictable.
yeah,
So I think that was kind of a gamble shot where it's like, let's see
the
what
nine,
happens.
the 9 foot though, with 9 ball and not so many balls on the table. I mean, you could get lucky there.
Yeah. Yeah, she's had a couple near makes on these
Yeah, she's
kick
kicking.
shots.
She's kicking well. Right, does she have the angle to roll on the back of the 9 here, or no, maybe not? Actually, now that I'm looking at it,
Well,
I feel like there's something to be done there, but the angle is hard
yeah,
to tell.
I think maybe you could go into the rail and then into the 9, kind of like
Yeah,
that.
that's a great shot.
Yeah, Andy's been judging the hit on the kicks very well,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm not terribly surprised because
Mm-hmm.
I kind of mentioned that I've never seen her with a jump cue, so
Oh, she jumps. Maybe Matt can answer that. I'm not sure.
I pretty much always, expect her to kick.
Yeah.
And of course, I say something and she
Do you
goes right
feel
around
like
the ball.
people jump more with the bar table, like bar table players are quick to go for? I feel like if you play on 9 foots a lot, you tend to be like kind of good at kicking. I don't know. That's my perception because you might like know those rail
Yeah.
lines more, or
I mean,
just be kicking more in general.
I don't know if it's, heavily different.
Okay.
I do think that, in the modern game, jumping is a very important component of it.
Yeah, it has become.
If you do jump, there are definitely scenarios where it's very much in your favor over a kick.
Raisinette dots cocked. Oh my goodness. Woo!
Shot.
Fired that in.
Yeah,
Love to see it.
got a nice little angle here.
Yeah,
and
I don't hate this angle.
Can just float back towards the 8 ball out of the rail.
Yeah.
9 sitting out there.
Decide if you're floating or going to the end rail though, before you get down on it. You know, I would just let it go to the end rail personally. That's the way I like to hit the ball.
Yeah, I'm just rolling this.
I've never been accused of floating or rolling the ball too much. I think she had trouble cueing that, I'll be honest.
Yeah, she caught it pretty thick. She was kind of stretched out.
Now that's a good point. Easier to control the jump on the 9 foot.
The
Probably because you might not
funny
jump
thing
it
is, she has an extension. I'm kind of surprised she didn't go put her extension on her cue or grab the bridge.
She's also, I've seen her be really comfortable, like kind of climbing on the table.
Oh, I agree with that, but
Yeah.
I've seen her definitely put her extension on for stretched out shots like that. So I'm a little surprised, and then maybe that's just a little tired, not thinking about it, forgetting that you haven't.
It was a decently thin cut too. I think, I don't know, maybe with the bridge. Oof.
Or, the shot clock being at the table and being like, do I have time to go back and get it now that I've committed to this?
Good point. Good point. Good point.
A lot of factors there that could have.
Many factors.
I'm trying to get in the mind.
I don't hate trying to get behind this
behind
ball
the
for
8 ball.
Safety. Yeah.
She's looking at it. That's what she's doing with the tangent line there.
Yeah. Kind of difficult being so far away like that.
Yeah.
But I think it's the best option here than being aggressive.
Got it a little too thick.
Yeah.
At that point, the way it was going, maybe she should have gone all in. That 7 ball was tracking.
Okay. Well, Annie with a chance to get on the hill here. She's got an open table. She just has to pot this ball. Obviously using a little bit of top to avoid that side pocket. Nice shot. Clutch.
All right, 2 more.
What kind of angle has she got here, though? Is she gonna have to just accept a back cut? Or does she have a little angle to go the rail back out? It's a bit hard to tell.
I think she's got the rail to go into the
That would be
head
ideal.
rail. If that's the case, she doesn't
Queuing
have to
high,
go
so
super
probably.
high.
Yeah, I was gonna say if she's queuing
Oh
high,
yeah, not
she's got
not
plenty
a
of rail.
problem.
A little deceptive on the angle of the video.
Yeah, there's a little that fading horizon distortion.
The radio's playing Girls, Girls, Girls on the women's tour. Okay, Andy, let's go. Come on now.
Come
Oh,
on.
dang it. I would have liked to see her kind of pump that in like she did the other ones.
Yeah,
Felt like maybe she took a little off.
yeah.
But
She did take her time on it.
she did. She
She
did.
didn't rush that, unlike a
It's
couple
just a
shots we've
missed
seen.
shot.
Yeah.
Not gonna be ready.
Oh. Andy's won one, hasn't she?
That's right.
Yeah.
Did she win it or get second? I think she got the one that she was in the finals last year got second, but I'm not
I
positive.
think she won one.
Did she?
Last season it was her first one, I think.
Okay.
And Tamara, I have no idea because she hasn't been playing regularly on the tour. And I don't even know how long she's been playing intermittently on the tour, so it's gonna have to be some old school person that knows that one. Which isn't me because I only started playing on the tour in I think 2017-ish. Hmm? I think here and there. Yeah. But like one off, non-number. I always kind of like it when the players are playing on the stream and they look over at the streamers, kind of like, oh, did you see what I did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's always fun when Kathy Mack's here, is
Mhm.
she'll just look at me and be like, "Why did I do that?" Or she'll just have a phenomenal shot and like give me
Yeah.
give me that grin. Look what I did.
Right on. Well, tree topped here. Got a good clean stroke on it. It's always difficult when you're over the ball.
Yep. Definitely incredibly increased degree of difficulty.
Yeah. Okay, what do you guys think? Do you think this is going hill or do you think Tammy's gonna clinch it? I feel like it has hill potential.
I do too.
It's got that vibe.
Well, especially because we've seen definitely a couple racks where it's like, okay,
Yeah.
this one's
And
gonna
Andy's
this
a
one
fighter.
this
Andy's
one's
a
gonna put it on
fighter.
the board, and then that weird crap happens, like that,
I know.
hanging the 9 ball.
No. Well, I've played Annie many, many times over the years, and I'll tell you what, she's a fighter. She does not like to lose, and she's gonna try her hardest.
Yeah, she's definitely got a grind gear for sure.
I think she's just a little fatigued right now,
I think they both are.
but no, she's a grinder.
'Cause, yeah, I was talking to Tammy, when we had that little break here a little bit ago, and she's like, she hasn't eaten
I know.
because she really has to regulate
Uh-huh.
when she eats. She has to have like an hour between
Oh, okay.
matches, so like, I get that. Like, I eat and I'm like, oh, I feel fine, and then like 30 minutes later, I'm like, ooh, I'm feeling very sluggish. Like,
I know.
I had 2 bites too many.
I feel like I play best when I'm like a little bit hungry. Like,
You got that drive to get it done so you can go eat.
yeah, it's like the feeling of like I'd like to eat in an hour
Yeah,
is like the perfect level for me. Okay.
6-7's gonna be funky.
These are both Americans. Or was that the joke? Oh,
Oh,
dang
you
it.
walked right
I
into that
fell
one.
for it. Woo!
All
Good
right,
shot there.
little funky
It doesn't
6
pass.
7 combo,
Oof.
or you play safe.
I don't like this combo.
I
I'll
mean,
tell you that right now.
nobody
But
likes it, but you.
you're far away for the safety. Just don't scratch off the top of this 6 ball.
We've seen.
She's measuring an angle for a safety here, I think. But you have to be so careful.
It's hard to tell. It'd be interesting if she plays safe here and then that 7 ball goes in.
I don't think she is. I think she's hitting the other side of the 6. Yeah, she's not playing.
Ooh, that's
Come
not
on
gonna,
now.
That's not gonna get to the rail.
Still funny.
Uh,
Yeah.
I don't hate this combo with ball in hand.
It's not the worst.
That's just me.
I don't see Andy taking this on
But
personally.
well, she's surprised us a couple times because she is very patient,
She's gonna look at
has
it.
a good safety game, and then there's been a couple times like, she's not gonna, and then she like
I think she's gonna skim this. Yeah, exactly. I like this.
tuck it onto the
I would
into
have
the
put it
crevice
a
of the
little bit
7.
closer to the rail so I could go to the other side rail, but it's I definitely think safety is the thing I would try there. Okay, Cal, you got me. Frequently known as a gullible person who falls for it. So sorry. Okay. Well, she had it a
Yeah,
little
I think
bit.
it leaked.
Did it all the way?
I don't. Well, it's hard to tell if she has the pocket. She definitely can go full into the ball, I think.
She's got a back cut if she doesn't.
Yeah,
I think she's got full ball though.
I think she does too.
Maybe.
And these long, kind of straight shots are pretty
She's usually
consistently.
pretty good at these.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's already up walking to the next shot. She's like, yep, swoosh.
Hey, and she accused me of being too quick.
All right, let's do it. Let's go hill here, ladies.
It's like I feel like once we're settled in and we know it's gonna be that, I'm just like, okay,
Well,
let's do it
you know,
then.
it's so close to it at this point. It's
Yeah.
like after this long of a day, I'm like, what is literally one more rack? It's not that big a deal at this point.
No. Okay, let's see. Is she gonna stun above this? What do you like here? Can she hold it?
I
No,
think
she can't hold
she,
this.
she can absolutely hold it.
Oh, looking at the table, she can. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. The stream looks like there's more angle.
Yeah, she can just
She
roll
can
this
hold this.
forward and fold.
She
I'd
should
like
be
to
good.
get just a hair straighter, but yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, it looks a little bit different here than looking at
Right.
it live.
Let's just forget about that last 9 ball.
Okay, what do we say? Play shape. No, maybe. All right.
Yeah, see, that's kind of what you were saying on that.
That was weird.
Yeah, it's because I think the
Try to adjust. Made my ears like pop.
yeah, I think the microphones were clipping all the noise in the background.
Okay, we also have a weird kind of house rule, I guess, for the tour. If it goes hill, you get 2 extensions.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I don't even know why we do that, but
But
yes. Yeah,
anyways, I
earlier.
was trying to say before all the noise happened, our mics started clipping and our headphones started cutting out. It was like what you're saying in the previous rack when she hung that
Mhm.
9 ball that you wish that she would have kind of
Mhm.
pumped it a little bit
Mhm.
more like she had the previous
Like
shot,
that
and
one.
then yeah, she
Exactly.
shot that very confidently. All right, there we go. Just had a few dry breaks leading up to this, but pumps that wing ball in.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't know who's gonna win.
Cue ball,
I don't know who to root for because I like them both.
cue ball, and one ball at opposite
Huh?
ends of the table. This is it, everybody. One
All right, let's
rack.
go. Can we get anybody watching to hit that like button? Come on
One
now.
rack for the extra
You know what I need?
$200.
You know what I need to do is do like a thing at the end that says like tour champion that says like players or a waiting table assignment that says like champion or something.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, what's going on here?
Yeah, I don't blame you, Sarah. I wish I could tap out as soon as this final 9-ball
Thanks
drops.
for tuning in. And thank you for commenting because it really does kind of keep us
Ooh, man.
entertained.
She could go off this 1 ball into the
I
7-ball,
see
and the
it.
9 could
I
fly.
see it.
What a
If
finish
so,
that would be.
she tried it.
There it goes.
I'm so sorry I just screamed into the mic. I was really excited.
No. Wow.
How crazy would that have been?
We all thought it was going in. That was wild.
Now it's gonna be the game of who's gonna blink first or who's gonna try this first. I think Tammy's gonna take it on. Try to do the thing where you hit the rail first, maybe. Can't quite tell if she can stun right into this.
No, looks like she's
We
trying
can use
to
the rail.
draw. She's trying to go rail first into it, I think.
Yeah, she needed to stroke that a bit more. But not a bad result.
Yeah, she didn't really give up anything here. Oof. As tough as this table played, you almost kind of wonder if you just don't want to give
I
the
like
player.
this shot. That's a good
Yeah.
Oh, I would have maybe used a hair inside on that.
Yeah,
But when it hit the rail, it would have stayed.
she's got a cross at it. Cue ball might get in the way
This is
though.
gonna be just a really exciting rack because of this 9 ball.
This is gonna
This
be
looks
It's
dangerous.
gonna be a wild.
Are you doing a cross bank one at the 9?
Well, that's what I was saying.
The cue ball looks hard to get over there.
I think
Cross bank, 1 ball into the 9.
I think the cue ball could possibly come back in the path of the 1 if you're not careful.
Oh! Really good effort.
Oh, she's tried to run the cue ball into it. Oh, she's got it.
This is one of the more exciting hill racks I've seen.
Man, this is gonna be a finish to write home about.
Okay, now the key is keeping that 1 away from the 9. Careful. Okay, I don't know. I think she can shoot this, actually.
Ooh, she's got a line. The only problem is is she gonna have enough power to get all the way back down there? Because the table's kind of slowed down a little
Oh,
bit.
to draw back?
No, to go forward.
I was gonna say I don't think the draw's available because
Forward 2 rails into
Yeah,
the
that is
into
available.
the gap between the
but the
5 and the 2.
It's not accepting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's even then the power. Oh,
And then you risk it going down.
man, this
All right, the 1 into the 5 here, probably, and then keep the 1 there, and then the 2-9 I like. That's what I would try. I would not try to make the 9 right now. I would try to combo the 1-5.
I like that. Even though the 1-4 is sitting right there.
It doesn't look.
It doesn't look that bad to me.
Oh, you know
but
what? It might be better on the table.
The 4, I mean, I do like because the 5's just right in the
It's just
pocket. But the problem is you could, if you misjudge your 1, you could lose the 1.
Yeah, maybe this is better. This is better, maybe. But sometimes the 1 comes off into a weird spot, which
I hear you.
hate. Oh!
Oh no.
Oof. Every time. I'm on the edge of my seat
I
quite
don't know.
literally right
I
now.
think I liked your idea. I think I liked
I
just
liked
rolling
my
the one
idea
at the
too.
5,
Mhm.
then you pop the
It
one,
felt
and then
controllable, which I
well,
liked.
yeah,
Huh.
the bank is missable, and she also pumped it, so it shortened up on her.
She's on the rail, so she can't really draw into the 5 here. So what do you like? I don't know.
I like going into the 2 ball, maybe.
Yeah, maybe even the rail, not the 2. Yeah.
Oh, if she got into the 2 ball, she may have gotten it.
Kira's having a heart attack over there.
Well, I don't blame her. 'Cause I feel like if that 9 ball wasn't sitting there, some of these balls would be in pockets already. The players are just so
100%.
wrapped up in how big that 9 ball is down there.
That's for all the everything,
Yeah.
so. Okay. She just wanted to, she said, I just want a piece of the 2. That's it.
This is still not a gimme.
I hate this shot
You
because
gotta-
I scratch off the back of the
you
9
got- yeah.
so often.
Well, yeah, you got to play the carom because the combo is a sellout
So
if
either
you
you
dog
do
it.
lots of rail first with the 9 or try to like stiff it and carom into it. Oh,
Don't scratch.
don't scratch. Oh, Tammy's gonna definitely take this on. Okay, combo or carom? I'm comboing.
Combo the 5, carom onto the 9.
Oh, you're shooting the 2-5 first?
Yeah,
Not me.
yeah, I'm shooting the 2 at the 5, and maybe
I'm not doing that. I'm going at it right now. I'm back cutting the 2.
and you're gonna miss the 9 slightly on one side and leave the 2-9 for your opponent.
Potentially.
Lower risk shot. And now the 9's out of the pocket, and now we got a match. Now we got a match. Now it's run out time.
Well, it was really exciting, at least.
I'm kind of amazed that it was possible to not make that 5
I
ball.
just didn't feel like I liked the carom there. I don't know for whatever reason. It wasn't calling to me. I like the backup, but also I'm a crazy person. Who sometimes cuts balls
ball.
like that.
Low ball.
I like that everybody. I could feel a sigh of relief in the room.
Yeah.
That was tense for a minute.
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier, but I think both these players were a little.
That's a good point.
I
None
mean-
of them considered that actually. One of the comments says, "I would have hit the 9 in and had it spotted, so taking the foul."
Well, I started talking about it, but I could tell both players had concern about
Mhm.
the runability of the table if they did that.
It takes a lot of guts to give up ball in hand to your opponent and hill.
Yeah, it's hill, and nothing else was really tied up. It was just the 9 ball that was the
True.
problem, or the
Yeah.
danger.
Yeah,
of-
it's definitely a viable option. I didn't even consider it
It would have
either.
been a calculated risk.
Yeah.
A very calculated risk.
Maybe one of those things where you shoot like another ball kind of over there or something to like you tie up more things as you're pocketing the 9. I don't know.
Well,
I didn't see anything.
it's like I don't know.
Oh, hello. How are you? Great shooting. I didn't see any of your matches for this event, but I did watch some of your APA matches recently when Pyro was streaming.
Yeah, I guess one option would have been if you were gonna take it out, just to let your cue ball super loose and see if maybe you accidentally tied something up.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where they were laying.
There was only one problem, and the starting ball was right there with the problem.
Ah.
All right, this isn't over yet.
Okay.
So Andy's just gonna crank this bank shot in, back cut, safety.
Ugh. I mean, I'm back cutting. No banks for me here. She does like the banks. I think he just gave her 10-second warning, so
Looks like she's
I
back cutting.
I like back cut and let it come up table
Yeah.
a couple rails.
Oh, what
Woo!
a shot.
She's gonna be way up table
Well, she's gonna
here.
have to do it again. I've seen her do this a couple times where it's just like, okay. It's just like,
I
oh,
mean,
long,
at some point, the shot
long and kind of straight in the pocket.
shot
Okay.
is the shot. There's no more thinking about it. It's just about being the best cueist you can be in that
Yeah.
moment.
I can't tell
This
angle
angle
here.
is
It looks like the
funny.
angle's a little off and it just making it.
It's ripe for landing on top of the 9 ball.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
So maybe hit it. Maybe go into it.
Oh, that was.
That was sweet. Yeah, but if you kind of hit that rougher, get a
Yeah.
little more tangent, I think you can get a little
It's
bit
like I
of trouble.
said, like her bread, some of her best racks, the bread and butter has been
Okay,
her
this is
just
for the whole
swooshing these
thing.
kind of long straight shots.
All right. Wow, you guys, what a grind. Incredible. I'm gonna go get the check.
All right, everybody. We're about to crown our stop one champion with the giant check here. Thank you, everybody that tuned in for the stream this weekend. Thank you for all of you who stuck around into this late evening hour on a Sunday to catch this final. I appreciate all of you. One final shout out to our sponsors. Thank you to Littman Lights being the official 2025 tour sponsor. Thank you to Diamond Mine Northwest for being a stop sponsor. Thank you, Bobalou Billiards, stop sponsor and host venue, for having us this weekend. And thank you to Jam Up, our billiard apparel partner. They'll be launching an NWPA store on the Jam Up website at some point this year. So keep your eye out for that. And again, a big congratulations to both Tammy and Andy. Great finish for both of them. That went down to the wire. One of the best Hill final matches I've seen in a while. So we're gonna wrap it up here for the evening. I think I still might have to tear down. I don't know, maybe they'll let me in early tomorrow to do that. But
I started writing Tammy things. I was thinking about a shot list she took, and I started writing
I
her
know.
name.
Right?
it was a great weekend. I'm gonna leave the chat up for a second. Thank you all. Thank you everybody that was in the chat. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for supporting NWPA. I will be back in May 31st. We'll have tour stop number 2 at Silver Star in Vancouver, Washington. If you're not subscribed, go hit that subscribe button quick. Get notified when we go live at that stop. And all I can say is thank you again so much, guys. Have a good night. What a great match.